Hi angel fairies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Nadi and I create spirituality, beauty, and lifestyle content for the gorgeous babes that click on these videos. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about family, because I say family and here's why. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you won't miss a video from your girl. Let's hop into this hoe. Now, I talked a little bit about this on my TikTok. If you do follow me on TikTok, you already kind of get the gist of what this is going to be about. But if you don't, I'm going to put the link down in the description box, because I do create beauty. I know you guys would love to know what I have on my face and see tutorials of it, and TikTok is like the quickest way to get it. So there you go. But I have been in this energy of fuck family for over 5 years now, ever since I started my spirituality journey. I'm sorry if you hear any background noise, by the way. But what actually kick-started my spiritual journey was me trying to break out of my toxic family cycle. If you guys know, if you're new, you probably don't know, my family is abusive. It's toxic. It is what it is, okay? And that did not exclude me. I was also abusive to certain people, even though I kind of recognized that things were not the best. I kind of really did what the fuck I had to do with the tools I had in that moment. So this does not exclude me at all as well. It was very toxic. I was toxic as well, because that's how I had to survive in that environment. If I was not on their level, how the fuck could I survive? But that was before I started my spiritual journey. So I kind of say this because a lot of us really get caught up in this blood is thicker than water shit, and absolutely fucking not. You can meet a stranger on the fucking street who will be the most best thing that ever happened to you than your fucking family that you've known for all your life. I am here to say that it is okay to let go of your family, to cut them off, to set boundaries, to say fuck them, to not love them anymore, to not allow them into your sacred and beautiful space. A lot of us get caught up in this energy that because they're your family, you have to put up with their bullshit, and you absolutely do not. I don't. From day one, bitch. One thing about me, even as a kid, you can't make me do shit I don't want to do. You can't close my mouth if I see you do some dumb shit. So I always was kind of being the one to stop everything, even when it comes to like my family members. When I'm gonna actually be transparent. I'm gonna be open up with y'all. When I used to get beatings and whoopings, and I would see my brothers being hurt in that way, I would be like, no, why would you do that? Like, don't hurt them. And I was 12 years old. From a young age, I was in this protective mode over my family. Did they do the same for me? Oh, I'm out of breath, y'all. Did they do the same for me? No. And it's because they have grown up in that environment, and there's nothing that they could do about it. They use the tools at their disposal. And that kind of goes from the whole family, from my grandmother, from my aunt, from my brothers, from my cousins. They use the tools that they grew up with, and they made do with what they had, okay? And me personally, I took these tools and I stopped myself, and I said, okay, this is not a cycle I want to be in. It's extremely toxic. Not only am I being hurt constantly, I'm hurting others. So I decided, I want to say 2017, to start learning ways to break my toxic habits. So a few things that were toxic was I would get into this energy of when they argue with me. So they like to argue over bullshit. That's my family. They like to argue over things that aren't worth arguing over. They love to bring down my self-esteem, bring down my confidence, hurt me in ways that I would have trauma, lifelong trauma from. Emotional abuse, physical abuse, all that good shit. So I was like, okay, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop saying horrible things to just hurt them as they hurt me. So as I continue to work with that, one of the things I used and one of the tools I really had at my disposal at that time was shadow work. I went within myself and I asked myself, okay, why did these hurt me? Why should I put up with these things? And how can I personally not get tangled up in that energy whenever they show it to me? I think one way to really break out of this toxic cycle is you yourself saying, I'm not going to do it anymore. No matter how much they want to bring me down to their level, I'm going to be up here and I'm going to show them love, and I'm going to show them kindness in the best way possible, but keep it cute. Don't be bullied. You know, get disrespectful if you have to, but don't really fall into that trap of toxic. So there's this video I did to show you guys how I really broke out of my toxic family. I'm gonna put it up there. But one of the things I've done was to just literally ignore them. So I'm living in the same house with them, but I did not speak a nary a fucking word, bruh. Nary a word. They knew not to come up to me. And I'm sorry. It was just, when I look back on what I had to do to literally survive in that household when I was 18 and I was starting my spirituality journey, it's just crazy. And the things that I've learned to kind of be okay was amazing. One of the things I've done was literally ignore them. Like, I would put my headphones in whenever they talked. I would, you know, communicate to them through my cousins who was still fucking with them. They would communicate through me with them. But I have, some of them are cancers, right? So I grew up in a house with fucking water placements, with fucking Scorpios and Cancers. I did not survive. I don't know. I'm a warrior. Let's talk about that. I'm a fucking warrior, because I'm in a house with mad Scorpio placements, mad Cancer placements, and so they would not care about my boundaries, and they would constantly overstep my boundaries, and it was me having to constantly draw that line. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was exhausting. It gets exhausting setting your boundaries and knowing that no matter what you do, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to you, because they don't have any sense of boundaries. But the thing that really kept me going was the fact that I did not want to slip back into those toxic habits. I did not want to be that person I was beforehand, hurting them when they hurt me. What I wanted to do was protect my peace, protect my happiness, and find the quickest way possible to get out there forever and to cut off contact with them once I did so. So whenever they would come to me, because they did this thing where they would come up to me and still speak to me, even when I was ignoring them, even when I wasn't talking to them, they will continue to come up to talk to me. And they would do it because they know that it irritates me, and they know that, you know, I was not fucking with them, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that I set boundaries for myself. They didn't like that I told them exactly what the fuck they are to me. And so what I really had to do was stay strong. I had to force myself discipline. I had to force myself to not engage with them at all, and it kind of really helped me. Now, I'm not saying that within that household I didn't accumulate more trauma as I was on this spiritual journey. I did, because we would blow up. There would be explosive things that would happen because they would do something to my cousins in that household, and I couldn't just not stand for it. So when they do see me engage with my cousins, they get jealous at that. It was just a lot of shit. So this is kind of like my story, honestly, and obviously like how to think. So one thing I did, like I said, was I ignored them, which was put headphones in, didn't speak to them at all, literally did not give them the time of day. And I would say I had the privilege, because they would threaten to kick me out. I will say that they threatened to kick me out, but I knew they would never do it. But it's still a scary thing to go through when you're trying to get your shit together so you can leave. So they would do that, but they wouldn't do it. And then they also and then I also did shadow work to kind of help me break the toxic cycles and habits that I've been in. I think I'm gonna create a prompt for the family side, and how you can really allow yourself to break those toxic habits, and what I did to let go and see the cycles that I was engaging in and the cycles that they were engaging in, and how I can draw that line, that boundary of discipline when they did that dumb shit. Another thing I did that kind of really helped me was meditation and positive affirmations. So I had to, in that moment of time, I was learning about manifesting and being on the frequency of peace and happiness and abundance. So I literally had to find peace within myself. I had to breathe deeply into my sacred yes and no's and honor them. And then I also had to kind of figure out what peace looks like to me, what peace means to me, and not allow my outside sources, my home environment, my toxic environment, to disrupt who I am at the core. Now, it took a lot of work. I will say that it took a couple of years for me to get to the point where no matter what they did to me, that really wasn't affecting me in a very bad way. They couldn't disrupt the peace with me. I always came back to center. I was always grounded again. I always knew who I was and what I was doing and how I can manifest my desires. And, you know, working on that energy, being in that energy, and knowing that no matter how your outside environment looks, that you're going to be okay, that nothing can disrupt you and take you off your divine path, is literally key. That is literally key to all of this. Another one is to, you know, stay focused on your goals and stay focused on why you're breaking these toxic habits, and on the fact that one day that you will be away from them. If you're trying to manifest getting away from them and, you know, finding your own place and being in a safe space, focus on, you know, doing that and not allowing them to kind of bring you back down here. You're going to continue to rise and be on a higher vibration than them. So it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of effort. It is not the easiest thing in the world to say fuck family. I will say that. It is not the easiest thing in the world. You have to put your heart, you have to put your soul into it. You're going to go through some more traumatic experiences, especially if they don't know how to set boundaries, because they're going to want to disrupt your boundaries. They're going to want to see you shaking up, because now you figure out that you're the shit. Now you figured out that you don't have to put up with this shit, and now you know that there may be other people in your life that's going to come and be your true soul family and treat you exactly how you should. When you really allow yourself to be free of the shackles of whatever your family thinks or whatever they do, you're going to really attract your actual family to you, your soul family, who's going to protect you, who's going to really honor your boundaries and honor your emotions, and who is going to actually show you love in the way that it's supposed to be shown. I will say, so these past 5 years, when I moved last year, I kind of almost completely cut them off. I couldn't cut them off all the way because my cousin comes here and I have to talk to her mom, because like that's her mom and she's underage and but I literally don't speak to them at all. I'll just say the bare minimum. They try to talk to me, I don't talk to them. Now, one thing I do want to say is that even if your family tries to change, so say if some of them, you know, recognize the error of their ways, recognize what they've done to you and how they hurt you, recognize that, you know, they need to ask for your forgiveness, or you want to apologize, know that you do not have to forgive them. One, you do not have to forgive them. And two, if you do forgive them, they do not have to be in your life. You can just allow yourself to release. Now, me personally, I forgave my family and the people in them because I needed to let go and release that negative energy. I did not want to have what they've done to me have this hold over me for all my life. So I personally forgave them, but I don't really allow them into my life. I don't give them the access to me and who I am at the core, because you've lost that chance, especially when you reached out to them. Because when I was going on my spiritual journey, you kind of go through this phase where you want everybody to come with you. You're like, okay, bitch, come on, I got this. I can help y'all. That's what I was doing with my family. They did not want to do it. And I had to kind of realize that they liked this. They liked staying in this toxic cycle. They like hurting each other and being horrible people, because that's literally what they are. They like that. And even if I try to help them, it's up to them to kind of see it through. It's up to them to, you know, break these cycles whenever they need to break it. So I gave up on that dream, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to leave you guys here. But whenever you guys are ready to see the error of your ways, congratulations. I'm happy for you, but it's too late. Basically, like, it's too late to, you know, try to mend this relationship, because I've moved on, especially when it comes to my mom. She's, over the past couple of years, she kind of went through this, I call it a spiritual awakening, but she's still but she kind of realized what she's done to all of us as kids, all of her kids, and how trifling she was. And now she was kind of ready to be a mom, like a true mom, but she was still kind of trash, to be honest. And I was like, I don't need to be mothered anymore. I don't need nothing from you anymore. I'm mothering myself. I'm protecting myself. I'm giving myself the things that you were supposed to give me when you had the chance to give them to me. I don't need you anymore. And it kind of, I don't know if I ever told her that. Probably I did. But when I kind of realized that I don't need a brother anymore, like when I don't need any brothers anymore, when I didn't need like my grandmother, my aunt, because I was literally being all those things for myself. And I also found people around me who are like a brother to me, who are like sisters to me, who are like family to me, who care about me because I am me, who I could express myself with completely uninhibited, no judgment, have fun, laugh, you know, show love, be caring. I was like, this is what it's supposed to feel like, and it was too late for you guys. But as you go on in life, make sure you take that shit that you've learned with me, learn with yourself, to other people. So maybe this stuff you're doing, like these epiphanies that you're having, you can take that down the road. You can do that you don't have to do that to your kids, and you don't have to do that to other people around you. Like, you can leave me out of it. Like, I don't have to be there. So that's another thing I want to let you guys know. Like, you do not have to forgive them. You do not have to bring them back into your life if you do end up forgiving them. And just honor who you are. Set your boundaries. Say your sacred yeses. Say your sacred nos. Make sure to do some shadow work, especially if you want to break these toxic habits, because the thing is, it's just not one-sided. I mean, for some it can be one-sided, but for me personally, it's like a back and forth. It was not an equal exchange, because me personally, at a young age, I was the black sheep. Like, I knew shit was not right. I was like, why are people homophobic? I was like, even at a young age, I was like, homophobia? Why does it exist? Like, why can't I show my ass, you know? Why can't I kiss a boy out of wedlock? Like, it was just, things did not click in my mind. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the video. I just want to let you guys know these important things that you can do. Like, you do not need family in your life. You can release family and allow yourself to find your soul family, to attract those beings in your life who are going to love you, protect you, honor your boundaries, help you be the best person you can be. Just being this beautiful, abundantly successful, and abundantly loving family that you personally chose because you allowed them into your energy and they honored who you were at your core. When you find those people, bruh, you're never going to look back. You're never going to want more from your family, because those people give you everything that you desire, everything that you want, and you in turn give it to them, because you can express who you are and it be actually in this energy of I love you. You can say I love you to another person who is like family towards you, and you couldn't say it to your actual family. It's just a beautiful thing once you kind of realize that family ain't everything. And those people that aren't your family, who aren't blood related, who aren't who are not blood related, are the best people in your fucking life. And if you have a person like that, you need to go and tell them, thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to be myself, to, you know, protect my boundaries and be amazing. Like, now I'm tapped in, bitch. Now y'all got me tapped in. Now I'm speaking from the soul. Be thankful to them motherfuckers, okay? Because literally, they are there for you to be the best person you can be, and to kind of protect you and know that you're never alone. Like, you have people to lean on and cherish you and love you the way you want to be loved. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video. I really hope it helps some of you guys figure out how you can, you know, let go of family and release those expectations family have on you. I literally did not write anything down. I was everywhere. I was everywhere with this video. But the things I really want to stress for you guys is set your boundaries, do that shadow work, meditation, allow yourself to let go of those feelings that your family is holding over you. If you feel like, if you have a feeling in your heart that you want to release your family, you want to let them go, do it. Go through it. You are not a villain. You're not horrible. You are amazing. You are strong, because you decided to choose yourself. You decided to be selfish and say, I'm going to be protecting myself first and foremost. You said fuck family, and I'm fucking proud of you, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you won't miss a video from me. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon so you'll see more exclusive spiritual content, because I do have a workshop coming up this month. It's going to be on meditation for beginners, and I think all my babies need to know it, even though I have a video on it. But like, I'm gonna go deep. Like, we're gonna go live. I'm gonna answer all your questions about meditation and all that good shit. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I truly believe that you can do it. Like, I believe in you. Like, don't be afraid at all. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, my angels.